I'm huge.
Yeah, baby, it's American Studies 2010. What up? What up, what up?
What's good, American Study? What good, what good? Don't tread on me, said the poems of Freneau, Blake, and Wheatley. These were the writers of the revolution. The poetry was a literary evolution. Writing was expressed at the public scale, broadsides and books, but not email. Poems also included politics. Themes of freedom and courage were also in the mix. Otherwise known as the Age of Reason. Article 3, the punishments for treason. Utah Springs, a poem by Freneau. Words as wise as those of Dr. Cho. You feelin' my rhymes? Yeah, they are so true. Warning, warning, go and do, go and do. Commander-in-Chief in 75 crossed the Delaware River where the Brits were surprised. Yeah, it's my man George Washington who presided over the Philly Convention. He argued the Articles of Confederation led to the Constitution, the law of our nation, led our country to independence, became our first president, not a king or a prince. Hey, our principal's a great leader too. Well, what's his name? Is it really true? His name, it's Mr. Libano. Oh, little boy, I don't think so. Written in 1776. Hey, it's Tiger Woods. Watch out, chicks. At the Constitutional Convention, the Declaration of Independence was the invention, written by no one other than Thomas Jefferson. The fight for freedom had just begun. Jefferson's first draft had terms like sacred, but Mr. Ben Franklin wanted it differently read. We hold these truths to be self-evident. King George is where the document was sent. 1790s, France is a new nation. The deck served as their foundation. 56 Americans signed the paper in chalk, none bigger than the signature of John Hancock, for imposing taxes on us without our consent. Thank you, King George. We are now independent. The Articles of Confederation were frowned upon by Mr. James Madison. He believed in power at the federal level. Anti-federalist Patrick Henry were the devil. To give the federal government more of a say, the Federalist Constitution was made. But how has it lasted for 220 years? It's a ball man. No, that's Britney Spears. The Constitution is ambiguous. There have been 27 amendments made for us. The first 10 have a name. The Bill of Rights. Our given privileges have soared to new heights. So thank you, James Madison, father of the Constitution.
Here we are, singing our song. Half a year is now gone. A whole new semester to look forward to. Education is what we pursue. Thank you, Aspiring, for the essays we wrote. And Mr. Fazio for the dilemma to promote. Here we are, singing our song. Half a year is now gone.
Washington Irving, the father of folk tales. Didactics and stereotypes are the details. Supernatural events and characters, just like the devil in The Devil and Tom Walker. Damn, Tom, why don't you just divorce your wife? I'd rather cut my genitals with a butter knife. Sir Ralph Waldo Emerson woke up one morn, and transcendentalism was born. He wrote Nature and Self-Reliance. His works go beyond the laws of science. Find yourself deep in your soul. Rid yourself of logic, reason, and extol. Many believe God is only found in church, but he can be found in another kind of search. Surround yourself in nature and only be you. As Adam Sandler would say, O.J. Simpson not a Jew. Edgar Allan Poe sure wasn't your ordinary average Joe. Used the escalation of dread, where the horror would just be one step ahead. The human spirit with feelings and emotion, tied with horror and hereditary commotion. That all makes up Gothicism. But take out the horror and you got romanticism. A story that explains human existence Each tribe's legend offers difference and consistency. We call this a creation myth.
Who started capitalism?
Well, that was Adam Smith. But let's stay on topic of the Native Americans here who were driven out by the Trail of Tears.
Well, sir, what kind of trail was that?
The kind of trail where Jackson killed the natives like splat, Immigration to the United States has been around forever because of our open gates. Europeans boarded the Atlantic, the Highland, settled right into New York's Ellis Island. If your country's government was poor like Bush, then you left your country known as the Push. If America's economy was thriving and full, then you came to America known as the Pull.
Here we are, singing our song. Half a year is now gone. A whole new semester to look forward to. Education is what we pursue. Thank you, Miss Fiery, for the SSB Road, and Mr. Fuzio for the Northern to promote. Here we are, singing our song. Half a year is now gone.
So many factors led to the Civil War. The North and South couldn't get along anymore. The South really wanted to secede, in the North just disagreed. The Confederacy eventually began, so President Lincoln needed a plan. The war was finally started in 1861. 4 years and the war was finally done. Union versus Confederate, brother versus brother. The American Civil War was like no other. Battle of Gettysburg was the turning point where the South would disappoint. From then on, the North would kick Southern ass. Slavery would no longer last. Lincoln said with malice towards none. Now the North and the South were finally one. In the South, Andersonville prison camp, 12,000 Union soldiers shut the lamp. General Wirz was tried and found guilty in the murder of the first and second degree. Should a man be punished for following orders, or is there a gray area, a shady border? Should Winder be the one that is hung? The orders that led to the death came off of his tongue. It was 1862, and Lincoln spoke, free all the slaves in the South. He croaked, known as the Emancipation Proclamation. Till 63, the slaves were free in our nation. After the Civil War, we were in a state of destruction until came the period of Reconstruction. The Sutherland was destroyed, and thanks to Sherman, tearing the South to pieces with a sinister grin. Socially, the South was an absolute mess. It was a situation Lincoln needed to assess. The South was recovered both physically, economically, till MLK they reached social equality. In the end, carpetbaggers and KKK, to them our corruption and racism blamed.
Here we are, singing our song. Half a year is now gone. A whole new semester to look forward to. Education is what we pursue. Thank you, Miss Fiery, for the essays we wrote, and Mr. Fuzio for the dilemmas we promote. Here we are, singing our song. Half a year is now gone. Here we are, singing our song. Half a year is now gone. A whole new semester to look forward to. Education is what we pursue. Thank you, Miss Fiery, for the essays we wrote, and Mr. Fuzio for the dilemmas you promote. Here we are, singing our song. Half a year is now gone.